So Maths, Recursion and Financial Modelling, 2016, Exam 1. Consider the recurrence relation below. The initial term is 2. The next term is 3 times the previous term plus 1. So the first term, initial term is 2. So to get the next term, 3 times the previous term plus 1. 7. To get the next term, it's 3 times the previous term, which is 7, plus 1, so 22. And the next term, 3 times 22 plus 1, 67. So our answer, 2, 7, 22, 67, E. The value of an annuity after n monthly payments of 555 has been made can be determined using the occurrence relation. Initial value is 100,000. The next value equals 1.0025 times the previous value minus 555. The value of the annuity after 5 payments is closest to which one? Remember, if it's a recurrence relation, you can only do 1 year at once. So we're going to start with 100,000. We need to find V1, V2, V3, V4, and V5. The quickest way to do this is on our CAS calculator, our recurrence feature on that. Okay, so to use the recurrence feature, you put in the initial value, 100,000, press enter. Then you put in the formula and you use your previous answer button. So to get the next value, it's 1.0025 times the previous answer minus 555. Oops, hang on. Minus 555. Press enter. So that's the value at the end of year 1. And then now I can just press enter. End of year 2, end of year 3, end of year 4, end of year 5. So just press enter each time and it does the equation for me. So 98,467. So 98,467 C. Purchase price of a car was 26,000. Using the reducing balance method, the value of the car depreciated by 8% each year. Recurrence relation that can be used to determine the value of the car after n years. So the initial is 26,000, so CO is 26,000, and they all have that, so that doesn't knock any out. Depreciated, so gone down by 8%. So each year your car is worth 92% of what it was last year. So 100 minus 8 is 92%. I need that as a decimal. So it'll be CO 26,000. The next value equals 0.92 times the previous value. So our answer is A. Another recurrence relation question. Initial value is 10,000. The next value equals 1.04 times the previous value plus 500. What could we use to model this? Well, it's increasing. So I can get rid of reducing balance straight away. Reducing balance straight away. A perpetuity with periodic payments of 500 from an annuity. That's not correct because a perpetuity just pays the amount each year of 500, doesn't add any 500. This one looks promising. Annuity investment. We know it's an investment because it's increasing. It's going up by 4% each year. And you're also adding $500 to the investment. So we're just going to go with D for that one. Next one. Juanita invests 80,000 in a perpetuity that will provide 4,000 per year to fund a scholarship at a university. The graph that shows the value of a perpetuity over a period of 5 years is. You need to know what a perpetuity is. The balance stays the same. Any interest earned is just paid as the scholarship or whatever it might be for. So where does the balance stay the same? At 80,000, which is invested? B, it stays at 80,000. The first 3 lines of an amortization table for a reducing balance home loan are shown below. The interest rate for the home loan is 4.8% per annum, compounding monthly. The loan is to be repaid with monthly payments of $1,500. So I need to work out for this amount of money, I need to work out 4.8%. That's a yearly rate, and this is compounding monthly, so I need to make that a monthly rate. Divided by 100 times the amount. Put that in our calculator, and we get 998. So that's the amount of interest paid. So the interest, 998. So she pays $1,500 back, minus 998, which goes to interest. So the rest, 502, goes to paying off the loan. So our answer, 502, is a principal reduction. B. Sarah invests $5,000 in a savings account that pays interest rate at 3.9% per annum, compounding quarterly. At the end of each quarter, immediately after interest has been, she adds $200 to her investment. After 2 years, the value of her investment will be which one? As soon as I see compounding quarterly and she's adding money, I'm going to use my finance solver function on my CAS calculator. So I open my finance solver. Okay, N. So as we read the question, after 2 years, and it was compounding quarterly. So here I write 2 years, and there's 4 quarters each year. So 2 times 4, or you can just type in 8. It said in the question the interest rate of 3.9%. Okay, so we have 8 for N and 3.9% from the question. Sarah invests $5,000 to a savings account. So her present value is $5,000 and it's an investment. So it's come out of her pocket and into the bank. So because it's out of her pocket, we need negative $5,000. Her PMT, so her payments, she's putting in $200 each quarter. I think I said monthly, I mean quarterly. So she's putting that in, so again, out of her pocket and into her account. Future value, that's how much the money will be invested at the end of the period. So that's what I want to find out. So I'll just leave that. And her PPY is how often it's compounding. So that was 4. CPY changes automatically. So I just want to go to the future value. I'll press enter and find out what that will be. $7,059.25. So I'll go back to the question. And 7,059. So D. Question 24. May invest an annuity that earns an interest rate of 5.2% per annum, compounding monthly. Monthly payments are received from the annuity. The balance of the annuity will be $130 after 5 years. The balance of the annuity will be $66,000 after 10 years. Well, the monthly payment is what I want to find out. So I have my interest. I have monthly, so 12 for PPY, CPY. I've got 5 years and 10 years, so I'm going to take this as my initial. And I'm going to take this as my future value. Because this is my initial, I'm putting it into the bank, so it's going to have a negative sign. And at the end, after the 5 years, because there's 5 years difference, that'll be my future value. So that'll be a positive, because I could take it out and put it in my pocket. and there's 5 years difference, so I need my N to be 5 times 12, so 60. And PMT is what I want to find out. So I'll go back to my finance solver. And as you know, this just types over everything. So our N was 5 years, and it's monthly, so 5 times 12, so 60. My investment rate is 5.2. My PV, so my present value, is what she's invested initially. Even though it says after 5 years, we're taking that as our initial. So that's going to be negative 130,784 and 93 cents. PMT, that's what I want to find out. Future value was how much she has it after 10 years, and I make this positive, so $66,992.27, because she still has that much money. And our PPY CPY is 12. So I can tab down my PMT, press enter, and find out the payment. 1,500. Let's go back to our PowerPoint. 1,500, Part C. Hope that helps.